Good day everyone, I am Anna Marie Mersan Pasol and now I am going to discuss about integrating new literacies in the curriculum. Together with my group members, Angeline Lagunay and Warren Gabito. So the learning outcomes discuss the concept of integrated curriculum, distinguish the different curriculum integration approaches, methods, and type, draw relevant life lessons and significant values from curriculum, integration experiences in class, and last is to analyze research abstract on curriculum and integration and its implication and teaching learning process. So first, when we hear the word integration, we come up in the word by joining together or apply. So we all know that literacy is the ability to read and write. But in integrating new literacies, we developed our skills, our lifelong learning process, our social and life and career skills. And now, if we implement or teach our future students with the new literacies, they become more responsible and productive citizens in our country. We all know that the common denominator of new literacies is always technology. So as what we have observed, the new generations of learners are now digital natives. So why? It is because they are so much more exposed in technology. So, thus an integrated curriculum, it focuses on the basic skills, content, and higher level thinking skills. So when we say higher level thinking skills, it is the critical thinking, the analytical thinking, the problem solving, and evaluation. So encourages lifelong learning. So as what I have mentioned, it encourages lifelong learning processes by the social and the career skills. Next is structures learning around them, big ideas and meaningful concepts. Provide connections among various curricular disciplines. So when we say curricular disciplines, it is the subject areas, for example, mathematics, science, English, and APE. So it also provides learning opportunities to apply skills they have learned. It encourages active participation in relevant real-life experiences. So in integrating new literacies, we also captivate and motivate and challenges learners. It also provides a deeper understanding of content, offers opportunities for small groups and industrialized instructions. And last, it accommodates a variety of learning styles or theories. For example, in social learning theory. So in social learning theory, where people observe behavior in the environment. We have the cooperative learning. It is the purpose of cooperative learning is to provide structures, opportunities for learners to work together with a collaboration. And next is the intrinsic motivation. It is performing a task by itself. And self-efficacy, which is an individual believes in their capacity to act on the ways receiving to reach their specific goals. And last is the multiple intelligence, which is the theory describing the different ways in which students learn and acquire new information. So now we have the three approaches of integration. We have the multidisciplinary approach, interdisciplinary approach, and transdisciplinary approach. We have multidisciplinary approach. Is a multidisciplinary approach. It focuses primarily on different disciplines. So as what we have example in the illustration, we have here makabayan or the macro or the big. We have the four disciplines related to one, which is Araling Panlipunan, TLE, Values Education, and MAPE. So and now, for example, in a multidisciplinary approach, it is a different disciplines. So for example, in APE in the grade 10 subject, so issues sa kapaligiran, for example, population. When I teach population to my students and now I integrated carbon dioxide, and we all know that carbon dioxide is in the science subject, so that it means a multidisciplinary approach. It is outside the discipline. So another example, when I teach mathematics to my student and the topics I have is the slope. So and now I integrated education values. So that is included also in a multidisciplinary approach because it is focusing on the different disciplines. So teachers who employ this approach may create standards from the disciplines within a theme. So there are many different ways to create a multidisciplinary curriculum, and they tend to differ in the level of intensity of the integration effort. So next is the interdisciplinary approach. So when we say interdisciplinary approach in a simple term, it is within the disciplinary or within the subject area. So for this sample illustration, we have here, for example, in interdisciplinary approach is history. So history is another sub-discipline of APE. So when you teach history at the same time, I integrated economic topics, it is interdisciplinary approach. So it is within the disciplinary. So for example, when I teach science and the topics about chemistry, and I integrated about biology for that in the topic, so it means interdisciplinary. It is within the subject area. So in this approach to integration, so teacher organize and capitalize the curriculum around common learning across disciplines to emphasize interdisciplinary skills and concepts. So next is transdisciplinary approach. So to make it simple, ang transdisciplinary approach is experiencing in the real world life or experiences. So in the transdisciplinary approach to integration, teachers design a curriculum within the students' needs and concerns. So you have heard the illustration, the subject areas, where is our subject own, which is Araling Panlipunan or the social studies. Muan now, we have the topic economics. So ang economics kay ma-relate na to siya in the real life. So naa siya theme and concepts, our life skills, na siya real world context, the career prospects, the community integration, the problems, social or problems and dilemmas, and life experiences, so students question. So, ang kani siyang transdisciplinary approach mo ni sa ang approach nga magamit in the real life context. So, while ang interdisciplinary kay mo ni siya within the disciplinary naara sa subject discipline. So, di siya mugawas or mo subtopic about sa lain nga discipline. So, ang kaning multidisciplinary approach mo ni sa and focuses on the different discipline di outside the discipline. So now we have the interconnecting the three approaches. So these approaches offer an excellent fit standards through a backward design process as a teacher integrated curriculum-based planning with effective teaching and learning practices. So thus the multidisciplinary and interdisciplinary and transdisciplinary perspective over different maps to begin the design process, so teachers can use any of the approaches at any level of education in a single classroom or in a team approach. So that may end of my part.